What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Bianconeri Zone for another daily extra, and it's heating up. I think that's normal because the season is about to start, and we still have so many holes in that team, squad, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, it's Tuesday. It's gonna be a big Tuesday, I'm gonna say. Before we get into it, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also hit that bell notification. Because I think we will go live with some breaking news today. And yeah, let's get into it. A lot of things to discuss. First of all, Rabiot. That is getting closer at the moment. I think that's the main news outgoing. Agreement fee between Juve and Man U is no problem. There will be agreement between 50 mil and 20 mil, including bonuses. Something in between that, which is kind of, I don't say insane, because I think looking at the current market, like that's kind of a steal, quote unquote. But we always thought like 1 year left, 7 mil. If we get 10, it's great. They want to pay more, good. The issue at the moment is his mother/agent. Rabiot wants to join Man U, so that's not the issue. But we know he, gives his mom agent full control. So it's all up to him, and you can already see some leaked stories from Man U insiders saying his mom only wants to talk, to Joe Murtha. Is it that the sporting director of Man U? No extra agents or whatever you want to call it, who might facilitate the deal. He wants to have direct contact with Man U, which is okay, but like that's the issue. And basing on the articles and whatever from Man U insiders, the only thing holding up that deal at the moment is his mom. Is it for money? Is it for a contract length? I don't know what it is. Agents fee? No idea. But that's the situation at the moment. Juve want to sell him. Rabiot wants to join Man U. It's his mom now who is kind of holding it up all. So let's see how that will develop. It could go quickly. I don't know. Today a meeting is expected between his mom and Man U, direct contacts in Manchester apparently. So I think today we will have a better grasp of the situation in terms of, he's going Man U, or no, his mom blew it basically based on asking, crazy figures or like having crazy demands. We don't know, but that's the situation at the moment. And let's see. It's a big story because if he leaves, you need to replace him. Season starts on Monday, and we already are missing players with injury. Chesney is added to the list. He will be out for about 3, maybe 4 weeks, which is not good news. We have some suspended players. So that's a big story. The second biggest story is Kostic. Going all news, he will be a Juve player today, quote unquote. Like we will have a done deal. Kostic. Maybe if you're watching this video, it's already a done deal. I don't know. So, I've recorded it midnight. So at the moment, the difference is around 2 million euros in the fixed part and few, millions. I don't know if it's millions in the bonuses according to Di Marzio, but the deal is going to happen, and it's going to happen today apparently, because Kostic, according to Alfredo Pedula, told Frankfurt he doesn't want to travel to Helsinki, I think it is, for the Super Cup against Real Madrid. He just wants to have this deal done and fly to Torino, do his medicals, and be ready for Monday already. So that deal will be done today. The figures, I don't know, it's a bit messy at the moment, 50 plus, 12 plus. Let's see how much it will be. But there will be a done deal here today, which is good news. We get that out of the way. I don't want to get into the Kostic situation, or like, do you like him? Don't you like him? I like him. But it is what it is. Let's see. That's the Kostic thing. The second incoming big story is Depay. That's picking up kind of rapidly because Fabiana Della Valle in the Gazzetta dello Sport wrote that there's optimism, and that's based on the fact that Depay with his agent are pushing to leave Barcelona on a free. He joined on a free. He's pushing to leave on a free and only leave if a top club comes in. And we are a top club in this situation. So that's the situation at the moment. Now, it's picking up. Like, good sources, Romano are all, linking us with the players. They're not saying done deal, but they're suggesting it's a serious situation to keep an eye on Depay. Now, how do you want to call it? The weird thing is, in January, we had news. We were linked with Depay, with the Morata situation. He wanted to join Barca, all that thing. We got told Allegri doesn't want Depay, and that's why that deal didn't happen. So what changed? Was it bad information? Is it a panic buy? Is it because we lost Dybala, Bernardeschi? Is it because Allegri really wants to push a 4-3-3 or whatever, wants to be flexible with his formation? I don't know what it is. It's a bit worrying that in January he was like, no, I don't like him, I don't want him. And now he's like, yeah, I'll take it. But Depay, I like him. And based on the players we're linked with, he is the best option, in my opinion. Also because he can play across the line. I think he's very talented. Off the field, he's a bit, who he is. But, I don't really care what he does off the field. He says things off the field. I know people will have an issue with it. I don't really care as long as it's not taking shots at the club or, at players or training or whatever. I don't really care unless something crazy what he's saying where you're like, oh, what the hell, But other than that, I don't really care. I care, can you contribute on the pitch? And I do believe he can do it because I think he's very talented. I think he's a bit underrated, a bit disrespected. I'm not saying he's a world-class player or a world beater. I'm not saying that at all. But if you're being linked with a 30 mil Morata, a Martial who is injury prone, who has a total of 6 goals and assists in the last 2 seasons, I don't know. And Arnautovic at the start of the season, or the start of the transfer window. A Muriel, who is aging. People are concerned about an injury. And I know people say Depay tore his ACL. That's been a while now. But going off all the names we're being linked with, that's the situation we're in. And we need someone. We desperately need someone up top in depth because we don't have depth. Keane ain't it. There's rumors. Nico Shira is saying the club is again open to let him leave. They're just waiting for offers for Keane to come in and then they can move him on. So based on the names we're being linked with, I will take him. I will take him because that's the situation. That's the reality at the moment. But let's see how that will develop. I think today's Kostic. Maybe we'll have some more news on Depay. Let's see how that will develop, basically. But yeah, next incoming news, Paredes and Fratesi / and that's linked with Rabiot / Arthur, because Arthur at the moment that situation is kind of on hold. When the feeling last week was like, yeah, it's gonna happen. He's going to Valencia. We're gonna pay part of the wages. Blah blah blah. All that good bad stuff. And it's going to be Paredes. Now Fratesi is, climbing the table, whatever. Now here's where I have an issue. I already am looking at Paredes. I'm like, do we really need to do that deal? Money-wise, is there nothing else? When we are spending money on Fratesi, we move on Rabiot and Arthur and we bring in Fratesi, I'm not sitting here and I'm like, we're better as a club, as a team, He's going to elevate us. I don't have that feeling. I've never seen that from Fratesi. I think he's an okay player, but I'm not looking at Fratesi. I'm like, oh my God, we need that. He's going to elevate us. I don't want to bring in players just to bring in players. And then next summer or in January, you're like, yeah, he's not it. Now we're stuck with him and we need to, bring someone else in who we're going to let go, all those things. I don't know. I think the club really needs to sit down and think about that situation. I know, Paredes is a regista, all that jizzle, but I don't feel it with Fratesi. I'm not sitting here and when we're being linked with Fratesi, I'm like, he's gonna improve us big time. That's gonna be a big difference maker. I don't have that feeling. So I don't really know how to react to it. I still think Paredes is the main target at the moment, because I do believe they want to move. Allegri will move, Locatelli from that regista spot, and that's also a thing. Like, they're still quote unquote thinking, are we gonna use Locatelli as a regista or not? And if so, okay, let's bring in Fratesi. If not, let's bring in Paredes. I'm like, we start on Monday. Like, we play our first game on Monday, and we're still thinking about who's gonna play where. That's kind of insane. Like, that's ridiculous, to be honest. But that's the situation we're in now, and yeah, we need to kind of deal with it. So let's see who it's gonna be. I still think Paredes is the main target, but you never know. The Fratesi thing kind of came out of nowhere. I know we were being linked with him even before the season ended. But yeah, like, he was close to Roma, then Milan were pushing, and it's weird. It's a weird situation. But yeah, those are the incomings. Outgoings, Rugani, no news today. Last week was very close. Fabiano Del Valle saying, oh, Galatasaray very close. Then it died, and it was like, oh, Sampdoria very close. And now that kind of died also. So the feeling is at the moment that he's just going to stay, also because Milankovic is going to stay. So you're going to sell Rugani, and who are you going to bring in? Please don't say Danilo, because I don't want to see Danilo play center back over Rugani. I've said that, like, Rugani is a center back, Danilo is not a center back, and Danilo struggles defensively. So I don't want to see that. So if you lose Rugani, you need to replace him. If you're not going to replace him, keep Rugani, because Bonucci, injury-wise, and then you only have Bremer, Gatti, who looks promising. It's a big step, At least Rugani has some sort of experience. He has experience, not some sort. He has experience. More as a center back than Danilo. So if you're gonna lose Rugani, you need to replace him. If not, just don't do, a deal just because doing a deal. Like, we need numbers. We need them. It's a lot of games in a short period of time. We need it. So that's that. Other than that, there's not really a lot of news, like the usual links and things, but like nothing big. Romeo said the club is still trying to move on Pellegrini. Like, he wanted to leave, but like, if there are no offers, then yeah, he's gonna stay. Other than that, nothing really, breaking, but there's a lot of news. Rabiot, Arthur, Rugani, Paredes, Fratesi, Kostic, Depay. Let's see how that will develop. Today is going to be a big day for Kostic. Hopefully some Depay news, so we'll have an idea of, okay, it's going to happen, it's not going to happen really, or something like that. Paredes, Fratesi, maybe, confirmation in terms of, yeah, we're moving for Fratesi or we're moving for Paredes, so we have an idea of, okay, that's the direction we are going in for the new season. But yeah, before I wrap it up, keep in mind, we're doing the prediction league. So if you want to join the members club, you can join the Discord section of the members squad, Discord chat, private chat, and the prediction league. You can win these prizes. So if you want to do that, join the members club, reach out to me on Twitter or the main account on Twitter or Instagram, and I will sort you out with the Discord chat, or like Discord private section of the Discord thing. But yeah, other than that, stay tuned to the channel, because if we have a Kostic, here we go, we will probably go live. If something else breaks, we will probably go live, so stay tuned for that. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification to stay updated with the latest Juve news or just our videos. And yeah, we will see you later today. Ciao guys.